train adventure. This train is taking us to the most southern station in Canada. You'll find out where in a little bit. Let's go back to the busiest train station in Canada to start our trip. This is downtown Toronto. If you don't believe me, there's the CN Tower and proof. And this is Canada's busiest train station that sits along Canada's busiest train corridor. To make the journey more interesting, I booked the route down in economy class and the return trip in business class. So we'll be doing a side-by-side comparison along the way. Wow. Love the architecture in here. Union Station has almost 70 million passengers pass through it. And in fact, it's the third busiest train station or transportation hub in North America. Not only the busiest in Canada, third in North America. So the lineup goes all the way from the waiting room over there, through the concourse, and down pretty much out to outside. And when the train was supposed to leave 2 minutes ago, we haven't boarded yet. V-Rail is never in a rush to get us anywhere. This is the train we'll be riding. We'll be on board for 4 hours. You know, if everything goes smoothly. With V-Rail, we'll see. It's a nice bright station. Oh, and look at this, what a crazy idea. We're boarding early. Wonderful. Business class to Toronto. Thank you. No problem. Just got told to come to the front car. Business class is in a 2-by-1 configuration. A little more room. Got seated right away. Tons of space, tons of time. Single seat, window seat, leather, probably pleather. No one on either side. How you doing? You comfortable over there? It's boarded, but there's a few of us waiting in the hall in the kitchen here by the luggage rack because all the seats are taken. We're moving, but I'm not yet seated. We got seated. They're running at 100% right now, so full train. They just closed the doors. No one next to me. Love it. Do you have a seat back table? And how far can you recline? Okay, good to see you have one. But I have a side table. Not that I have anything to put there. And pretty sure you don't have this in economy. Curtains. I hate to do this, but pretty sure you don't have outlets at your seat. But we do. Time for me to sit back and relax. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Thank you. I'd love a red wine, please. Thank you very much. You just paid $2.50 for that coffee. This red wine included. I feel so fancy. I'm not, but I feel it. The nice thing is, it doesn't matter if you're in economy or business class. The views are always the same. I will have the braised beef tip, please. Now I noticed you're not eating. That's because you had only sandwiches or wraps, but you got a hot braised beef tip meal. Oh my gosh, the napkin is quilted. Whew. Bon appetit. Wow, you know the food is good when the whole train goes quiet. This bathroom really feels like it's an old Navy ship head. It's just dark green and metal. It does the trick, it's fine. I mean, I don't know about your green military bathroom, but this one is much nicer. The only difference might be that it's white, but it makes a huge difference. I don't normally get this excited about bathrooms. Maybe I do. I think I usually do. We made it to the most southern station in Canada. Well, I think whether you choose economy or business class, you can't go wrong, but let me know if it's worth paying twice the price so you can see this sign and have this experience. I'm really curious to see where we land on this, economy or business. Let me know in the comments. We arrived at the most southern station in Canada. If you want to see photos of my trip and follow in real time, you can follow me on Instagram at DownieLive. And if you want to support the channel and help make trips like this happen, you can also hit the join button down below. But V-Rail doesn't go any further. This is the end of the line because next is the United States. So what do you do when you get to Windsor, Ontario? Well, there's only one thing to do. You come down to the Riverwalk. We have Canada geese manning the border. Great job, folks. You see, this is the Detroit River, and that is obviously Detroit, Michigan. Those 5 buildings right there is the head office for General Motors. This is their skyline. And these are ours. The American towers are head offices for an international car company, while as ours are receiving wheat and grains for our whiskey. You choose, which would you prefer?
USA, Canada. USA, Canada.
It's actually quite fitting that there's an old steam train here, because this whole waterfront was all industrial and had tons of train access to warehouses and factories until the city of Windsor started buying back the land to make it this public park and riverwalk. Way to go, Windsor. Now, I know it seems like I've spent a lot of time focusing on the riverfront and the skyline of Detroit, but I like to think of it this way. There are 200,000 residents here in Windsor looking at Detroit. But in Detroit, there's 700,000 people looking back at us. It's all perspective. Hope you've enjoyed this video looking and comparing economy class versus business class. I'm Mike, the channel is DownieLive, and there are new adventure videos here every single Saturday, like this one last week where I went to Niagara Falls. If you're new here, you can subscribe by clicking on my face right there. And I don't know where I'm going next, but I know I want you there with me. See ya.